Sports.
Well, it took a month, but we can finally stop talking about bubbles and brackets. It is no longer acceptable for your highlighter to match your tie, and ESPN's Joe Lunardi is just a guy with a tough name to spell. Last night was the game the entire country waited for and predicted in early March. Kansas versus Kentucky. Wait. Unless the NCAA just formed another new consolation tournament, that isn't happening. So instead, evil floor-slapping Duke played the cuddly hometown hero Butler for the national title. We pick it up at Lucas Oil Stadium. Butler, the underdog, but the home team. Don't know how much those tickets cost from that vantage point. We're going to pick it up in the second half. Butler down 1. Ronald Norrid with the 3 ball, and Butler goes up 1. But Duke would have a run of its own. John Shire drives, gets the foul and the bucket. Duke goes up 5. But Butler hanging around. That was the theme of the tournament. They just wouldn't go away. Matt Howard with a lay-in, and Butler down only 1 with less than a minute to go. Could it happen? Is it possible? Then Gordon Hayward gonna drive, hold on to your tums. From the right side, the fall away off the back iron. Zubek gets the board for Duke, misses the second of 2. The rebound for Butler. Could they win it? The 3, no good. And Duke wins its 4th national championship as Butler, the great hometown story, goes home. Okay, now you can officially put the brackets away if you didn't already throw yours away 2 weeks ago, and pull out your cap and glove because it's time to play baseball. The St. Louis Cardinals and Kansas City Royals enter the season with different goals. The Redbirds don't want a repeat of last season, in which they spent the season atop the division lead, only to have the year end without a postseason victory and a stinging feeling in their left fielder's gut. For the Royals, well, they hope Zach Greinke does repeat as the American League Cy Young winner. But more importantly, KC doesn't want the number in the games behind the division leader to be larger than the number of teams in next year's NCAA tournament. We pick it up St. Louis on the road to start the year in Cincinnati. Mark McGuire, first game as the St. Louis Cardinals hitting instructor. And early on, it's Albert Pujols, and he says, hey, tell that KOMU sports reporter to stop making fun of me. What back injury? He goes yard in his first at-bat of the year, and St. Louis up 1-0. Good way to start the season for the Cardinals. Then Chris Carpenter, who came in second in the NL Cy Young voting with a strikeout of Chris Dickerson. And then Colby Rasmus. We know he's got that super swing to right field. The man in his second year with St. Louis goes yard. Cardinals looking good early, up 2-0. But don't send this guy his AARP card just yet. Scott Rowland, the former Cardinal, a day after his birthday, he exits. And now a 3-2 game, so the Reds trying to come back. Scott Rowland going to do it one more time to deep center. Colby Rasmus tracking, and a web gem. Wait a minute, wrong show. So I guess for purposes of this show, that would just be a really, really good catch. Let's take another look. Robbed Scott Rowland of his second home run. And then Albert Pujols says, I can do it twice. The wall scraper, that one gets over, and the Cardinals go on to win it 11-6. Now for some Kansas City Royals. Zach Greinke, the AL Cy Young winner, but it was the offense early. Yuniesky Betancourt showing he's not afraid of heights. Turns around a 99-mile-an-hour fastball, and the Royals with their first lead of the season at 2-1. Then it was vintage Greinke. Gerald Laird on a check swing. Take a seat. Greinke in the 5th. Austin Jackson, can we help you? No, that's all right. Just looking. Bottom of the 5th. Need a little bit of offense. Billy Butler going to slash it to right field. That'll plate 2. And the Royals on a beautiful afternoon at home looking good. 4-1. They may get a big win to start the season. That was not the case because the 7th inning happened. Johnny Damon slaps this one to right field. A 2-run double. The Kansas City Royals bullpen gives up 6 runs in the 7th inning, and the Royals drop it 8-4 in their first game of the year. Well, Cardinals are on pace to go 162-0, set the record. The Royals 0-162. Albert Pujols on pace for 324 home runs. Any predictions?
I will have to say, my friend here
I have a bone to pick with you, sir.
You forgot to show her boyfriend's grand slam at the end of the game yesterday.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Yeah, Yachty.
We got to talk to whoever edits these highlights.
Yeah, sure. You just throw that off on Mr. Nobody, all right?
I will, for sure.
Thank you.
Let's take a live look at our Fulton.